Hello, this is Bob's1 and this mod is called Over 55 New Skins for CC Transdogrifier. The CC stands for Creation Club. What you're seeing at the moment is me showing you how to find Dogmeat if you lose him when he turns into a Great Dane and goes invisible. It's a bug you'll see, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It happens. Just wanted to mention though, I did not record crafting the collars, but they are at the chemistry bench and under mines. This is where you find the Vault-Tec population manager, where how you'll find Dogmeat. It is in power and miscellaneous, as you can see. It requires power, which is why I'm highlighting that. I'm showing you that there's two different versions of them. They come with the Vault DLC. If you don't have that, you'll have to type in prid and then Dogmeat's command and teleport him, and that's best to do in a small room. But yeah. So this is how you're going to find Dogmeat if he goes invisible. Hopefully you have the DLC. If not, use the command, and if you don't have it and you're playing on console, sucks for you. Try to make him stay somewhere. So yeah, as you're about to see, this is the Fog Great Dane. Some of them will turn into fog, then sometimes it bugs out and they won't have the visual effect, like where they're black. Sometimes they'll just have the smoke effect. It's a bug. Yeah, and I do get some screenshots in this as well. But yeah, so the device that you'll use to find him is called the Vault-Tec Population Management System. So yeah, so what you just saw at the moment is the black-eyed Dogmeat, because you can use all the eyes on the Mark 1 collars. What you're seeing now is how I was just saying, how the fog sometimes is not always black, and you'll just have the smoke effect, which I still think is cool. It happens, and then sometimes it doesn't work completely the way I want. And as you can see, Dogmeat invisible! How to get Dogmeat back. This goes on for the next 30 seconds, so you're welcome to skip this 30 seconds if you don't want to know how to find, see me find Dogmeat again, but it's like, oh, there's a thing on his head. But yeah, that is the best way to find him if he does go invisible, which will happen. Now, quick overview of this mod. There is 57 skins, 6 of them are alphas of the glowing vicious mongrels. They do look very similar to their counterparts, but the difference is they are the alphas, the leaders. What you're seeing at the moment is my Fraction Dogmeat skins. This one has purple eyes, which I'm trying to point out. But yeah, as you can see, there is a decal on the side, the chest, and the legs, and that's repeated on both sides. That's for all fractions: Minuteman, Brother of Steel Institute, Legion, NCR, Gunners. You got all 4 fractions from Fallout 4, Gunners, and NCR and Legion. As you can see, there are some of them. I've done it to look like fur. The eyes are changeable, however you'd like. You just go in and change them at the armor bench. And as I was saying before, you craft them at the chemistry bench under mines. There's 4 new colours added with this mod. One of them is Vicious Mongrels, one of them is Wolves, one of them is the Fractions, which is what you're seeing. That's the Minuteman. At the time of this recording, I wasn't doing the eyes as a changeable thing, so, hence why the eyes are just going to be a bit boring for this part. It's only for the next 30 seconds. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just highlighting that the decals are on each side, what they look like, flying into Dogmeat's face, pointing out the eyes being different colour because they're normally brown. But yeah, as you can see, it's done so it's like fur, which I thought was pretty cool. I stopped Dogmeat from sitting down then because they do stretch the decals slightly. which happens. Now the Gunner Rottweiler here, as you can see, that didn't work. That has been fixed since. I had to just go fix something up. Yeah, I had a look, I was like, is that Gunner's? And yeah, it's working now after the time of this recording. Just when I was recording, that was not working. Working now. This is the black and white Rottweiler. I haven't been saying which skins we've been going through completely, but as you can see, there is a lot. There's a lot more than what is shown as well. Same with the eye colours. The eye colours, because the eye colours are only on dogmeat. By dogmeat, I mean the dogmeat skins. This is the green Rottweiler. The blue vicious mongrel. Green vicious mongrel. I try to go a bit quick just to get it done very quickly because it's a 15-minute video. Sorry in advance for that, but you know, didn't get through showing all of them. Live the vicious mongrels, these ones that you're seeing at the moment glowing. I quite like them. As you can see though, they work best in the dark, which is why a little bit later on I do show you them in a bit more of a dark setting. This is an effect on the wolf, which is dripping water. I think it's called water drips, dripping water, one of the two. It'll give you that effect always. This is the electrical effect on a glowing blue wolf. They're interchangeable, you can have any effect on any skin. And that includes on the base ones. This is the dark green wolf or dark blue wolf, not 100% sure. Dark blue. I don't have all the skins there, like showing, just because there is a lot. That's the dark green. It's a glowing green. Also another quick thing I wanted to mention is on the vicious mongrel skins there is an A and a G, as you can see me scrolling through a few of them. Same with on some of the wolves. The G stands for glowing, A stands for alpha. Alphas are only the I think there might be some alphas for the wolves, I'm not sure. No, I didn't do alphas for the wolves. I don't think there is a separate alpha. But yeah, this is the fire. I think I went through poison just before when I was talking. But yeah, you can put them on any wolf. Oh no, that's poison there. Yeah, that's another. I think that's a white-green wolf, that one. There is many different types. Just quickly showing you crafting them and that there's heaps of eyes and stuff. There's 17 eyes. I didn't really go through showing all of them, but you can see the effects and stuff because I go through that, I'm pretty sure. I wanted to keep this part just to show you how customizable each one is. There is 4 different types of collars though. Craftable at the chemistry bench under mines. Gonna stress that. This mod will require transdogrifier from the Creation Club, and it will also require Far Harbour. Showing off the pure white eyes there. Red and blue and yellow eyes, pure black eyes. Went back to the Gunner one that wasn't working at that present second, but it is working now. Legion. Minuteman. As you can see, I've gone through a lot. There is an absolute ton of skins for you to play around with. The reason why I've done this is because I don't like I only have about 2 or 3 of these myself, so I was quite happy to make a crap load that I could play around with. These are some of the glowing ones at dark, but yeah, as you can see with the alphas, which is what this is, their teeth glow. Their nose glows just a little bit more glowing than before with the normal versions. This is an light blue vicious mongrel. Light blue glowing vicious mongrel. But yeah, as you can see, there is an absolute ton. Because I know that there is another mod which does add these as base ones, because I partnered up with that mod to release that on Xbox One, but this mod goes a little bit more in depth and gives you extra customization with them. Though I will be adding an update for the compatibility patch for that, which will give it the effects of this one. So if you have all 3 mods. But yeah, as you can see, there's an absolute ton. This is just going through a small portion of skins. And there's a lot more eyes that I haven't shown. But yeah, you'll see some of these ones that are called like dark red. Sometimes there'll be things like purple. My naming convention may not have been the best. I could have called it dark purple. But yeah, as you can see, that is a blue live poison on it. As I said, the effects are interchangeable. This is an orange. The colours may not be the most impressive for all of them, granted, but when it comes down to the fraction ones, the dogmeat fraction and the Rottweiler fractions, I think I've done quite well on them. And I've tried to give you white wolves, because it said white wolves, but they were very grey. What you've got here is pure white. So yeah, you've got a lot of customization. Really hoping you guys like it. If you do, find the mod in the description of this video. Did just want to point that out. Now, as you can see, the Great Dane worked just then, and this is like all in the same playthrough, so sometimes it's just going to work, sometimes it just doesn't want to work. Hence why I've written on the Great Dane and the collar for the fog that the Great Dane is a bit iffy, and if you want to use it at your own risk. But as you can see, it does work every so often. If you leave it on, it works. The reason why it doesn't work is because I'm taking it off. It has something to do with the scale effect. I've tried to play around with it to make it work, but yeah, it's a bit iffy. I will keep playing around with it. Maybe I'll find a fix at some point, but at the moment, it's a bit buggy. But I think it's due to the scale up and scale down effect, because it doesn't seem to happen with the other dogs. As you can see, whenever I put on a different one, it works fine. Yeah, as you can see, I'm about to put on the boxer. And as you can see, the boxer works fine straight away. But the boxer sometimes, which I don't think I recorded in this, will be the black mesh as well, which is what you want with that effect, but it all just depends. I find it's a little bit of a bug. But yeah, as you can see, when dogmeat is being tracked by the Vault-Tec population manager, he's easy to find. It is going to be the best way to find him if you put the Great Dane skin on him. I don't think it happens with the other dogs, because I don't know of any other dogs that scale up. Though I don't have many of the dogs, so there might be another one that scales up. If there is, report it as a bug. But, well, report it in the comments probably, rather than bug, because, I'll just update it and write it in the actual mod, like I do for Great Danes. But yeah, I think I've gone through an absolute ton of these skins. There's the glowing purple, and as you can see, a lot of these look a lot better at night or in a enclosed area. A lot of the glowing ones, I mean. But my personal favourite are the fraction ones, but each to their own. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed looking at the skins. I hope I've mentioned everything I should have. If I haven't, mention it in the comments. Please enjoy the mod. This has been Bob's1. Check out the mod in the description if you don't know where to find it. See yous.